Welcome to the flow state. For anybody who's ever seen Fear Factor, today I'm going to be breaking down a Fear Factor style stunt I just did with the popular YouTuber Airrack. So for those of you who don't know Airrack, he's a famous YouTuber in which I've had the pleasure of putting and testing through many stunts. I've lit him on fire, I've drowned him, I helped him climb a 12-story building with suction cups. That one's really cool. So what did Airrack actually ask me to do? One of his contestants had a fear of heights. I got to help put together a bungee jump from a hot air balloon. Stunt 2 is help Manuel face his fear of drowning. For that, I got to actually design an obstacle course directly related to that show, Fear Factor, where he had to do the whole course and not drown. Guys, I am a trained professional. I will say this every single time. Don't do this at home. Don't do it unless you have supervision. Just don't do it if you're not a professional. It just makes sense. Don't risk your own life unless you know how to. When doing sets in Hollywood for film or TV, normally you're given at least 3 weeks, if not several months ahead of time, to be able to test, conceptualize, build, budget, but essentially have a foolproof plan that nothing can go wrong. In the YouTube realm, which is what we all love and enjoy, we keep videos coming out so regularly. And because Airrack is such a beast at putting out videos, he puts out one high budget video a week. I was only given 48 hours to do this. Yeah. Bungee jumping from a hot air balloon. Sounds simple enough, sounds pretty easy. You just kind of tie a cord to the hot air balloon and you jump out. Wrong! Guys, this is one of those things that even though it seems easy, it's not. You take all types of things into consideration, like the basket, the weight load, the G-force that could rip the basket and kill everyone. This is honestly not my area of expertise. I am a skydiver, I've done a ton of balloon jumps. I even was Spider-Man once, hanging from a balloon. That was really cool. All of those things being said, I am not the person that would set that up entirely. I would just facilitate it. So I brought in a professional, my friend Edwin, who is a professional bungee jumper and has done things like this. He has actually bungee jumped from hot air balloons. He was the guy I called. Fortunately, I wasn't able to be there because I was building the other obstacle course, but Tyler got to do something extreme and I'm really jealous because I wanted to do that so bad.
Go!
So now back to the stunt that I was actually on. I love Airrack's team, but they are always last minute, as I found that most YouTubers are. They called me 2 days before, gave me a general set design, which was this, but then I found out it wasn't that at all, actually. It was this. And if you see, that only says 48 feet. It was actually supposed to be 100. And to make things worse, when we went to go pick up supplies, Chris crashed his truck.
You made an oopsie.
He ran into a wall. Once we got the van fixed, we got all the supplies, we got back to the building to start building the structure. I designed this entire set out of steel frame. I was using steel piping that I got from Lowe's, built the whole structure, and then once I found out, I ended up booking a 4-foot pool, which was not as deep as I was expecting. So what I did instead, got a bunch of PVC pipe, drilled holes in it, and ended up zip tying the plexiglass on top. And then we had to basically build it on site. Now, what you'll see here is about every 15 feet, we've got a hole. Manuel had to swim, hold a hole, reach just this much of his face through.
So this is about as much space as you have.
Now, it doesn't sound like it's that scary when you look at it from the outside in a 4-foot pool, but I'm gonna be honest, like I'm a good swimmer and I spend a lot of time in the water, and I was actually kind of terrified when I did it, just a little bit. At the end of the day, Manuel survived, Tyler survived. The thing I believe in more than anything else is helping people achieve their potential, live their life, and tap into the flow state, which is literally everything I believe in, so much that it's everywhere. So guys, I want to leave you with this last question. What is your biggest fear? What's the one thing standing in your way, keeping you from living your best life and achieving everything you ever wanted? I want you to drop it in the comments. My goal is to help you guys get to the flow state.